Come next year again. Come next year again. No solutions for you. If this was maybe many years ago when the woman was living in Jeddah, we can understand it's easy for her to come back. But we know how much goes into getting the visa, getting the flight, getting all those other things. So must a person now say, no, I'm such a strict Shafi'i that I must do it according to this particular way. No, Imam Shafi'i rahimahullah himself teaches us, إِذَا ضَاقَ الْأَمْرُ اتَّسَعَ. When things become very difficult, then the Sharia opens up. And how does the Sharia open up? Through this rahmah which Allah Ta'ala takweenan has provided us with. There are more solutions than one. Therefore, Sayyidina Umar ibn Abdul Aziz rahimahullah used to say that لا يعجبني أن لم يختلف أصحاب محمد. If the Sahaba did not have these legal differences between themselves, I wouldn't have been happy. Them having differences allow us to have a number of different solutions when the need arises. In this manner, therefore, this is how we should interact with the phenomenon of having madhahib. There is no need for anyone to say that, okay, I free myself from a madhab, because you see, you free yourself from this particular madhab, you're not freeing yourself from a jail, you're freeing yourself from a convenience which Allah Ta'ala had provided for you. But that's only as far as the person on the ground goes. Do I have time still? I'm sorry about one thing. They say if you ask a housewife about the kitchen, she doesn't stop talking. So this is kind of the kitchen in which I live all the time. So the scholar, what about the scholar? To what extent is the scholar bound to stick to a particular madhab? You know what these madhahib have provided? These madhahib have provided clear methodologies of extracting the law from the text. Clear methodologies of formulating the law in the absence of text. So it allows us guidance as to how to go about, and it draws red lines where we should not go. So we know, and this has been tried and tested over 1,000 years. Refined to the point of precision. This is how you go about. In the modern world, in this modern world now, the 21st century, there is a call. There is a call that the entire Sharia must be thrown aside. Entire Sharia must be thrown aside, and Muslims must come with a completely different system. That 1,000 years old tested system is obsolete. We don't want that anymore. So the first thing is reject the hadith. Then leave the Quran open-ended. And then apply your own understanding. The benefit of these madhahib, what we know from there is that what they have done, all the possible acceptable ways of going into the sources of legislation in Islam have been refined by them to the point of precision, and we know exactly when do you veer off them as well. So having them codified in front of us tells us immediately that if someone goes against it, someone invents a new method, someone comes with something completely unprecedented, that is not Allah's Sharia any longer. What is it if it's not Allah's Sharia? What is it if someone says that, let the Quran say, لِلذَّكَرِ مِثْلُ حَظِّ الْأُنْثَيَيْنِ, but in this modern world we'll give the brother an equal share that the sister has in inheritance. What Sharia is it? Whose Sharia is it? If a person says that males can now marry males and females can marry females as well, and want to pass this off as our Sharia. What? That's not the Sharia. It is some sort of system, but it's not Allah's Sharia. In the Quran, it's almost an invariable phenomenon. When Allah Ta'ala speaks about the law, then He juxtaposes it immediately against something else.